So, ready.
Let's go.
找到了一个唯一的中国人，他想问你啊。
You want me to say English or Chinese? Because you are speaking Chinese all the times, you know.
为什么的发表
I will go ahead and ask you, 你好. And she was speaking, 안녕하세요. She's speaking Korean to me. That's not typical Chinese man. So yeah, there's 3 points.
It looks like we prepared for this.
So 孤独 is all around you. French fries, Coca-Cola. Oh my god, this is the dream and just go to do it. I love scuba diving. And then I come to my... Oh my god, definitely. I love Beijing very much.
在这做什么？各位大家好，3天前我在墨西哥找到了一个唯一的中国人，他叫温迪啊。你的生活非常有意思的，他在美国留学了4年，所以呢，我请他来给我这个采访。
I will go ahead and ask you, 你好. And she was speaking, 안녕하세요. She's speaking Korean to me. She thought I was Korean.
It doesn't matter that you speak Chinese. You exactly.
Yeah, you just ignore. You just ignore me, okay? You just ignore me. I said 你好 to you, but you just said Korean back to me. All right, fine.
Guys, we are sitting on the stadium playground because we were looking for a good light. And Lee leave tomorrow. You go to China.
I go to Cuba.
To Cuba and then to Beijing.
No, to United States and United States to Beijing. So when I first time went to America, I was pretty shy. I'm afraid to talk to American local people. But my roommates and some of my American friends, they take me to the American party and they helped me to get involved into the American culture. So during freshman, during 大一, so they helped me a lot to get involved into an American culture.
So it's very interesting. Tell us about, because you was a foreign student in another country, yes, and a lot of people who looking at us now, they want to go to China to 留学.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty much similar because no matter which country you go, like I go to America and you guys may go to China, I think it's pretty much the same. For me, why I go to America is because, yeah, there's 3 points. Yeah, the first point is I want to experience the different culture because like people live in this world. It's not only Chinese culture, right? Like in Russia, you guys have a Russian culture, the vodka. For Mother Russia, like the vodka. Yeah, and American, Mexican, like there's a lot of cultures. I want to see how the world runs. Different place and different people have different lifestyle. So as you experience more and more culture, you finally will find out like which culture you will suit most. Yeah, that's the first point why I choose to go abroad. And the second point is I actually like America because America is a diversity country. People from Mexican, people from Korea, Japan, China, they all go to America because America now is the #1 GDP country, the #1 country in the world. So they got a lot of job opportunities, like they got a lot of opportunities for us.
So, and the third point, you can say.
And for the third point, people have to try to, like my grandma said to me, people born in this world alone and people die in this world alone. So the loneliness will always around you. Can
you say it in Chinese?
孤独. So 孤独 is all around you. You can't escape it. 你不能够逃避它. So you have to face it. 你必须要面对它. So people have to learn how to be independent. 所以说人是必须要学会如何独 独立 just like your father and your mother. They are independent. So they decided to have a children and raise you, and they pay university fee for you, and they afford you to go China or to go America to study. So they are independent, and we try to be independent in the future because we gonna build our own family. That's why.
So you went to America to get a new experience for yourself.
Yeah, I wanna experience more and practice by myself. I want to be mature and I want to be independent.
There were other Chinese people.
Is there any other Chinese people in university? Yeah, I think there 3%. There's 3%, like in the total population, there's 3% of Chinese people in my university.
So, but most of people with whom you was communicating, it were Americans, it was, or from other countries, not Chinese.
Not only Chinese, yeah, I have some Russian friends.
So how you felt there, like Chinese, in other culture, or how you felt this culture, maybe?
You mean America?
Yeah.
I feel like in America, the culture there, they are more open than Chinese people. Like,
people are very different.
yeah, and the food is really different.
So how you ate only Chinese food or American? Because here I saw how you eat Mexican food. It's amazing.
American food. Never eat American food. I don't like it.
And
Chinese
Mexican?
food. Taco Tuesday. Yeah, taco in Chinese is 墨西哥卷. Yeah,
So how you lived without Chinese food, or you ate
I
only Chinese?
I cook Chinese
By
food
yourself,
by
of
myself.
course, like typical Chinese man.
That's not typical Chinese man. So here, if you go to China for 留学, maybe for the first time, maybe in the first few months, you're gonna say, "Oh, I love Chinese food. Chinese food is so good." And maybe after a year, you start to miss your own country's food, like your Russian food.
Like гречка,
And then,
сырники.
yeah, and then you start to learn how to cook by yourself. That's how I cooked by myself. When the first time to go to America, I was like, oh my god, pizza, French fries, Coca-Cola. Oh my god, this is the dream menu for me. I really like it. But after half a year, I start to like, Jesus, pizza, French fries, hamburgers every day. I need to stop it, okay? I need to stop it. And then I just call my grandma from the FaceTime and ask her how to cook Chinese food. Please teach me.
Watch YouTube video, yeah.
Yes, yes.
It's really a lot of Russians start to cook by themselves because they're tired because of Chinese food and a lot of fat. And when they start to be more fat, they start to cook.
Yeah, Chinese food, a lot of fat.
So you said about 3 points why the person should go abroad, to study abroad. The first, it's that you know new countries, new
Experience,
cultures,
yeah.
get new experience, to open the world. And
Open the horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second point that you should know better what you're really interested in. Yes, so if you're interested in America, you go and look it to get a new experience.
If you
and
like
to
it,
do
just do it.
Just live how you want.
Yeah.
And the third point was to get a new experience, like an independent person who live alone in other country can decide, resolve all problems, do all things by himself.
Yeah.
So the three main points, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what you can say about education in China? I said that a lot of Russians want to go to China to study, and maybe you can say where is the best education in China?
Yeah, I think the best part, the top 3 university was in my hometown, which is Beijing. So if you guys come to Beijing, there's Tsinghua, Beida, Renda. So those are top 3 university in China. If you guys can go in, congratulations. It's really hard for Chinese people to go in. Really, really, really hard. You have to study really, really hard to get
Do you
in.
like Beijing?
Oh my god, Definitely. I love Beijing very much. Like I live in Beijing for 20 years. Yeah. So in China we have a 成语. It said 落叶归根, which means no matter how far you go, when you finish your journey, you have to go back to your hometown and settle down, build a family, and do something good to repay your parents.
What is your plan now? So you finished your education in US. Now you're here in Mexico for super scuba diving, and then you go to Cuba morning.
Go to Cuba, and
tomorrow.
after tomorrow Cuba, and then go back to United States, finish my study, and then go back to Beijing. After the Beijing, I will go back to America for my grad school, which means 研究生.
Lee, thank you so much. Have a good trip tomorrow.
Thanks， 谢谢，再见各位，我们下次再见。
再见。